Hello friends, welcome to my channel Learn English with Sushila. My 31st video is correct use of articles. I made this video to help you learn structure by explaining the use of articles a, an and the. They are used before common nouns. Most of the students are confused regarding the use of articles. I'll try to remove your confusion. A and an are used with singular countable nouns and the is used with the name of specific things like rivers, seas, mountains, oceans, seasons, directions, buildings, newspapers, holy books, group of islands, nationality, that descriptive name of countries, etc. The pronunciation of the changes with the words with the first letter of the word following it. I'll explain where to use a, an and the and where not to use them. The words a, an and the are known as articles in English grammar. Articles are of two types: indefinite articles a and an, definite article the. Now question is why a and an are called indefinite articles? Because they are used with the words which are not fixed, which are not particular, they are not definite. We use them for any one of the many things. For example, he is a boy. A boy, there are so many boys and he is one of them. Same way, she is an intelligent girl. So many intelligent girls are there and she is one of them. Definite article is used for specific things. So to tell the difference between indefinite and definite articles, I'll take example of a dog. I say I have a pet dog. So many pet dogs are there. I have one. Same way, I have an intelligent dog. Here the use of an is there and in both cases it's indefinite. But if I use dog for the whole class as a specific animal, then I'll say the dog is a faithful animal. So now the difference between indefinite and definite articles should be clear. First I take up use of indefinite article a, where we use it. First we use indefinite article a before words beginning with consonants. For example, he is a boy, she is a girl, this is a chair, that's a tree. So wherever the words are beginning with a consonant and we are talking about any one of them, we use a. Same way, article a is used before words beginning with consonant sounds. Sometimes vowels give you the sound of consonant. For example, E, it's a vowel, but sometimes it gives the sound of consonant. Just as European. European is the word which begins with E, but the sound is European. So we say, I saw a European in the market. Same way, O. O is also vowel, but sometimes it gives the sound of consonant, like one, a 1 rupee note, or a one-eyed person. Here we use a. Same way, U. U is also vowel, but we use it when we use it as university, union, uniform, useful, we use a before it. Just as he studies in a university, he has a uniform and he has a useful pen. So that way we use a before singular countable nouns. Now use of indefinite article an. We use it before the words which begin with a vowel. For example, an apple, an egg, an ink pot, an orange or an umbrella. So wherever the word is beginning with a vowel, we use an. We also use it before a word beginning with a silent H. H is a consonant, just as we say a horse. But when we use a word where H is silent, we use an. How? For example, He is an honorable person. Honorable. Here H is silent. That sound of H is silent. Same way, she is an honest lady. Or I waited for an hour. So this honorable, honest, or here H is silent. That's why we use with them the article an. It's also used before a word beginning with consonant but sounds like a vowel, like MA, MBBS, LLB, or he is an MLA, or she is an MP. So here also sound is vowel. Now use of definite article the. Before telling the use of definite article the, I'll be telling you how the pronunciation of the changes. For example, the earth, the sky, the sun, the moon, the east. It means when the word is beginning with a vowel, we call it the. But if the word is beginning with a consonant, we call it the. Now where it is used? It's used before the names of specific things like rivers, mountains, seasons, direction. For example, the Ganges, the Yamuna, then the Himalayas, sea, the Arabian Sea, ocean, that may be the Indian Ocean, seasons, the summer, the winter, directions, the east, the west, buildings like the Red Fort, the Taj Mahal. Same way, we use it before the names of newspapers like the Hindustan Times or the Times of India or the Indian Express. We use it before holy books also, the Gita, the Quran, the Bible, and we use it with the group of islands like the Andaman and Nicobar. Then second, we use it before descriptive names of countries like the United States of America, and we use it for denoting nationality. For example, the English, it refers to the English people, the French, the Indians. Third, it's used before a particular person or thing already referred to or known to the speaker. For example, let's go to the club, or he is the boy who has been rewarded for bravery. Next, before superlatives, because they specify singular objects, just as he is the best boy of the class or she is the most intelligent girl. Next, we use it before an adjective when the noun is understood. How? We say the rich are mostly unhappy. Next, we should help the poor. Here the rich and the poor, they have been used for the all rich people or poor people. So here we use the, although rich and poor they are adjective, but we use the before them because it's understood that the rich means rich people or poor means the poor people. Then we use it before a comparative as an adverb. You might have heard, the sooner it is done, the better it is. So with comparative here we have used, and it has been used as an adverb. Then we use the before the words like cinema, theatre, concert. For example, we go to the cinema every Sunday. Yesterday we went to the theatre. Next, we enjoyed the concert very much. Then it's used before a common noun which gives it the force of a superlative. He is the person whom we like. Here it gives it the power of superlative. Next, before nouns employed in a special sense. You might have heard this example. The pen is superior to the sword. Then it's used before a common noun to give idiomatic meaning of an abstract noun. How? We say the judge in him revolted. Here the judge has been used in the sense of spirit of justice. So it has been used in the idiomatic meaning. The judge in him, that is the spirit of justice in him, revolted. Now question is where we are not to use the, because sometimes you are confused where we should use and where we should not use. We should not use the before proper nouns. Never use the before proper nouns like Delhi, Mumbai, or the name of a person, Rajiv, Ritu. Any name that is proper noun, we should not use the. Same way before abstract nouns, we should not use the, like honesty, justice, beauty, truth. We are not to use the before them. Then before names of material, we are not to use the before the names of material like gold, silver, copper, iron. So that way you should take care. Next, before plural nouns which denote a class. For example, poets love nature. We don't say the poets. We say poets love nature. Or we can say lawyers are often clever. So here that plural noun is denoting a class. Then we are not to use the before the names of diseases. How? Plague, cholera, malaria, or any other disease. We don't use the article the before it. Same way sciences like medicine, physics, chemistry. Before sciences we don't use the. Then sports like cricket, hockey. So we are not to use the before the names of diseases, sciences and sports. Then we are not to use the before nouns in certain idiomatic phrases like man is mortal. Here it's an idiomatic phrase. So we are not to use the man. We have to say man is mortal. Then before following kind of noun. Sometimes we are making exclamatory sentence. What a man he is. What kind of a dog it is. What a beautiful flower it is. We are not to use the here. Then before times of the year, days of the week. Times of the year refers to June or Diwali, and days of the week just as Sunday, Monday. We are not to use the before them. Then before collective nouns used in a general sense like mankind, society, parliament, cattle, we are not to use the before them. Then we are not to use the before names of regular meals like breakfast, lunch, dinner or supper. We are not to use the before them. Before certain titles and names indicating relationship. Just as you might have heard during English rule, the title of Rai Bahadur or Rai Sahab was given. Before that, the is not used. Same way, Emperor Ashoka, we are not to use the before it. Or King George, we are not to use the before it. And same way, President Kennedy, we are not to use the before it. Next, before a noun used in its widest sense. Earlier also I told you that man is mortal. Here it has been used in the widest sense. Then before names of languages, any language, it may be Hindi, English, French, Kannada, any, we are not to use the before the name of languages. Then before names of subjects, so many subjects are there like history, geography, economics or biology, we are not to use the before them. Then before names of things single in kind, which are only one in their kind, like we can say God. We never use the before God. Always say God. God is great. Or heaven or hell, because they are single in their kind. Then before common nouns like school, college, hospital, prison, we don't use the before them until and unless we are talking about some specific one. Then before names of hobbies. Sometimes you tell your hobbies and you use the before it. Never use the before hobbies. Simply say dancing is our hobby or swimming is his hobby. So like this you are not to use before the names of hobbies the. So this way I have explained where to use a, where to use an and where to use the. One single sentence which shows you the use of all the three articles is an apple a day keeps the doctor away. See here, apple beginning with vowel. So we use an. A day It's beginning with consonant. So a day. So, and doctor, here the specific doctor we are talking about. So keeps the doctor away. So again I am repeating, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So you might have understood the use of articles, and I hope you will not mistake in their use. I'll make my next video especially for those students who are from Hindi medium and who think that they can't speak fluently. I'll be telling how they can become fluent in speaking English. Thank you.